everyone, welcome to episode 8 of the My Midland podcast. I'm your host today, Kevin Adams. I'm the city videographer, and I'm filling in because a very requested episode. Everywhere I go out in town, H-E-B, the restaurants, everywhere I go, they're like, Kevin, when are you going to have Erin Bailey on your podcast? She hosted, we've got to hear more about her. So today I'm joined with our guest for the day, Erin Bailey, the Public Information Officer here at the City of Midland.
I'm so excited, Kevin.
Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be a great time.
I'm a little nervous for what questions are coming my way, but...
No, it's fine. I just normal standard stuff that I just trying to do what you do, learning from you. So what we'll do is we'll just take it from the start and we'll work our way to where you ended up here as a Public Information Officer. So at the very beginning, let's see, you were born in New York, right?
I was.
Why?
We're going way back. Yeah. Why? Because that's where my parents lived.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom is born and raised New Yorker. My dad was an Air Force brat. Spent most of his life in the San Antonio area, and then his job after college, he was a Aggie, brought him to Syracuse, New York as well. So
all right.
They met in New York, and the rest was history.
And do you have any childhood memories or anything you remember about New York growing up there?
Yes, we had a ton of kids on our street growing up. So all of our best friends lived right across the street or right next door to us, and the winters were probably the most fun because you got so much snow in New York, especially Syracuse, that we used to just stand on top of our swing sets and just fall back into the snow and just fell into a cloud, basically.
Yeah, all right.
So a lot of fun.
Okay, and so coming up, you went from New York, then you moved to Texas after that.
And yes.
And then you had, fast forward a little bit, but you ended up with your own radio talk show thing. Very similar to this. This is not your first one, actually.
No.
And I can talk a little bit about that.
Okay, so in school, I went to Lubbock Christian University. I ran cross country and track for 4 years while I was there as well. And while I was in school, I started out as an education major. Taking those classes, I was like, this isn't what I want to do. I always loved kids, loved teaching and stuff like that. But after taking those classes, I was like, ugh. Just didn't really enjoy it. So I switched to coaching with secondary education. Wasn't really a fan of that either. Then I switched to sports management. Didn't really know what that entailed, but I knew I liked sports. I knew the classes I was taking I enjoyed. And then along the way, I realized that I was good at public speaking. My speech teacher thought that I had a potential career in that field.
Right.
So I said, okay, I'll take some more communication focused classes. And in that was sports broadcasting, sports reporting, things like that. One of the classes was sports radio. So I started my own talk show for Chap Radio at LCU.
Okay.
And I had the Erin Bailey show every Wednesday night at 8 p.m.
Was it very similar to this? This is also being the Erin Bailey show? Kind of.
It's called My Midland. Come on, Kevin. Right. But it was kind of similar. I would bring on an athlete from LCU or Texas Tech every week, talk to them about their career in sports and through school and what their high school time was like. And then we would do fun fact questions with them.
Okay,
and then with radio, we would take citizen or fan call-ins. So we would literally have people call into the radio show and ask questions live on air as well.
Okay, yeah, we can incorporate that in here.
I know, we might have to.
I'll set it up next episode. I'll get all the equipment, get it going for us.
I'm sure the phone will be ringing
so we can get some fan call-ins. You're popular. So. And then from there, I read a news article earlier about your graduation. I looked it up, so I knew this ahead of time. But it said you got a job with your sports management degree working at the Rockhounds.
Yes.
Is that what brought you here to Midland?
For the first time, yes.
Yeah.
Worked for the Midland Rockhounds. I was the in-game host and reporter. Did all the little activities with the kids in between innings and then post-game interviews after the games with the players. And did I ever think I would come back to Midland after that little stint? No. But here we are.
You just forgot you were here for a little bit, worked some baseball, and then totally forgot about the town.
Yeah, well, because I worked with the Rockhounds.
Right.
And as a minor league reporter, it was like a seasonal thing. So I was one season with them, and then I was one season for the AA of the Yankees in Trenton, New Jersey, and then one season with the AAA for the Royals in Omaha. And then after that, I realized the seasonal kind of job wasn't my thing. I needed something full-time. I was like, I've got to be able to support myself, So I switched into news and was a reporter and talk show host. So another talk show host.
Yeah.
Obviously, I just love talking. And then after that, the news grind is like a different world. Like having to have a story every day on air by 5 p.m. when there wasn't that much exciting stuff happening in San Angelo, so it was kind of hard to find stories like that every day. I realized that wasn't for me either. And at that point, I had recently started dating my now fiance, and I was looking for a new job. And while looking, I was like, I either want to look in Houston and get back close to family, or I'll look in Midland and move close to him. And he actually sent me the job opening for this position, and I was like, well, that seems pretty cool. Like, I think I would like that.
Yeah, pretty cool.
And here we are.
Yeah, here you are indeed, yeah.
2.5 years.
And what has really kept you here being a public information officer? What about it is like fun or exciting for you that makes you like, yeah, I want to come to work every day?
My favorite part about the job is working with our first responders and you guys. You and
Well,
Morgan are what
Thank you.
really keep it entertaining. But we have a lot of fun sharing the stories of our police and our firefighters, and then also keeping the citizens informed about everything that has come Midland's way throughout the past 2.5 years. And let me tell you, we've hit the ground running ever since I got here, and I know you guys both know that it's something new every single day.
It really is. It really is. You never know what you're going to get. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
agree.
that's the best part about it, is it's never the same day twice.
Right, and so I guess I should have backed up a little bit before there. What does a public information officer really do? Like, what you work with first responders, you give information to citizens, but what else? What are some things that people might not know that you do on your
So
day-to-day?
we handle, I think handling the city website is the one thing that people really probably don't have any idea our department does.
Right.
Which we're going through a redesign now, so
Yes.
that's exciting.
It's
We're
gonna
going
look
to
really great.
elevate the look of the website. And we handle all the social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. HR handles LinkedIn, thankfully. And then all media requests is probably the bulk of our time. Reporters, if they want any interview with a city staff member, department head, city manager, police chief, fire chief, whatever it may be, they have to come through our office. And so we facilitate those. What else do we do, Kevin? Make videos.
We make a lot of videos.
A lot of videos.
Almost weekly we have something come out, probably.
Yes. And the podcast is bi-weekly. We have something
Right.
either on police, fire, or city weekly. Finish the Lyrics is happening right now.
Yeah,
That's
those
been
are really
a fun one.
Yeah, people really enjoyed those,
Yeah.
for sure.
So if you're listening and haven't seen it, follow Midland, Texas Fire Department and check out those videos. I
Yeah.
know you've seen them.
Oh, every single one.
Yeah.
I'm here, you know. And do you have like an accomplishment or something that you've looked at while you've been here for almost 2.5 years, right? Do you have something that you're like really proud of? Like, this is something we did that was really cool or anything?
Starting the podcast is actually
This
huge
right here,
for me.
this?
Yeah, because I talked,
Wow.
and I talked about it for a long
Yeah, you
time.
did.
I was like, I would love to bring a podcast to the city to let people know, because there's a lot of topics in city government that we cannot get across in a 3-minute Facebook video.
Okay.
So with that, a podcast is a perfect long form of communication to let people know things that are going on and to learn about the city staff members that people need to deal with whenever they have an issue with the city.
Yeah, like you.
Yeah.
I
I know.
That's what brought us here, yeah.
I don't think that many people want to know about me, but they're
I'm
getting
just
to
saying,
learn.
Request on the Erin Bailey show. Got tons of requests. That's why I'm here hosting this.
I know.
I gotta hear about you.
But I think another accomplishment is we grew the followers on our social media platforms by quite a significant amount in the past 2.5 years. So that's something that I'm pretty proud of.
Okay, and so with all the things that we do social media management, media requests, making videos, talk shows like this. Did you ever picture yourself doing any of that stuff as a kid?
No, when I was a kid, I can tell you, my little sister Sarah and I, you've met her, we're very close. We always said, we're going to teach in classes next to each other. We had a little schoolroom set up in our playroom, all fake desks, fake students, the whole 9 yards. So I always thought I was going to be a teacher. And then obviously my career path changed in college, and I went through the different positions I had before this. And even applying to this job, I was like, that sounds like something that's interesting. But I still didn't fully grasp what this position would entail. And I don't even think some of the PIOs before myself in this position have dealt with the things that we've dealt through the past 2.5 years. So it's been a wild ride. I've learned a lot. Yeah. I've enjoyed it. I love the people that we get to work with on a daily basis. And if you asked me graduating from Lubbock Christian with a sports management degree, if I would ever be a public information officer, the answer is no.
But you think your college professor who said you had a knack for public speaking was right, because you ended up being one of the public information officers for the whole city.
Yeah, and shout out to Dr. Hughes at LCU. I'm pretty sure he's still teaching there. At that point, I had the sports broadcasting set out in front of me. And he had the confidence in me, even more than I had in myself, that I was going to make it to ESPN.
Wow.
And tables shifted, and here we are, but leading communications for a city of about 150,000, and it's great.
Not quite ESPN, but it's still pretty cool.
But close. Still a lot of eyes on us with everything we put out every day.
For sure. And so we'll go from that and we'll get into the fun facts. Now, you know the fun facts already?
Yeah, I don't know my answers to the fun facts.
You don't think about this like late at night? Just lying in bed thinking about...
This isn't one of the things that keeps me up at night.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kept me up a lot at night. I'm not even on the
So
show
do you have your answers?
Oh, all of them. Actually.
Okay, we can ask you.
No, I'm not the guest. It's you. It's all about you. So we'll start. I know you don't watch a lot of movies. But what is your favorite movie?
That. So I would have to say Bridesmaids.
Okay.
It's just hilarious every time you watch it. I love Kristen Wiig as an actress. Everything she's in is funny. And I am more of a comedy type movie person. Rom-com is my kind of thing. Don't really like anything too serious. So that's one of my faves.
Is there anything like on your list that you still need to watch? Like a movie that people keep telling you like you need to watch this movie?
Yeah, I have a list of about 30.
Okay, if there's any more, you guys can add them in the comments.
Post them below. But as you know, I'm just not really a movie person, so I don't get to those very often.
All right, and so here's another fun fact about Erin. Every single day in the office, she comes from her little desk to ours and says, "Hey guys, I'm going to Chick-fil-A. Do you want anything?" I mean, every day without fail, 5 days a week. So besides Chick-fil-A,
it is my favorite stuff.
What is your favorite place to eat in Midland?
I mean, fast food, obviously Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
And as Kevin and Morgan know, I'm a creature of habit. I get the same meal every time I go without fail. And if I do steer from that, then I played myself because then my stomach hurts. But my favorite restaurant besides Chick-fil-A is Opal's Table.
Opal's Table. All right, what do you get from there?
Their menu changes quite often, so it kind of just depends what they have on the menu. But I usually go for they have a really great ribeye. I love steak, so I'll get that. It's usually with mashed potatoes and asparagus or something.
That sounds really good. Does sound really good. What is your favorite color?
Pink and blue.
Pink and blue.
Yeah. I love pink, but I wear a lot of blue, so.
But together?
No, not together. I like pink things, but if I was to pick a color that I wear the most, it's blue. That's not what you asked for, but that's what you get.
You're not doing very good at this, honestly. If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Teleportation. That one I have thought about.
Okay, short teleportation or long? You could teleport to the pyramids right now, or just teleport across the room?
Long. I want to be able to snap my fingers and be at my sister's house in Houston.
Oh, that's cute.
So you
just go visit family or visit
places.
places.
Because that's the hardest part about living so far away is I don't get to see them very often. And Midland isn't a hot destination for travel, so yeah, they don't come visit too much.
Got you. All right, are you a dog or a cat person?
Well, you know this, I am a dog person.
Right, all right, but if you couldn't have a dog, what would the next pet be? Would it be a cat, or would you go for something more like a hamster or
No, it'd be like a fish.
It'd be a fish?
It'd probably be nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
You hate other animals that much?
It's just a lot of upkeep. At least a dog, they go to the bathroom outside, you don't have to clean a crate or anything. I guess you could if they had an accident, but no, yeah, a dog or nothing.
All right. Well, you have a very nice dog, so.
He is pretty cute.
What is your go-to karaoke song?
Oh my gosh. This one I have thought about, but I have quite a few.
Okay.
I'm a fan of karaoke. If there's karaoke, I'm getting on the mic. I love Goodbye Earl by the Dixie Chicks.
All right.
Or I guess they're the Chicks now. Party in the USA.
Miley.
That's a classic.
Yeah, it's a classic.
And Friends in Low Places by Garth Brooks. That's always I like to get the crowd started.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm all about getting everyone involved.
All right. I'm with it. So, since you don't watch movies, you watch a lot of TV?
Yes.
What is your favorite TV show?
Oh my gosh, I have a lot.
All right.
The Office is a classic.
That's your classic?
Seinfeld's probably one of my favorites. I've already watched that 2 times through.
Okay.
Why are you making that
It's
face?
just nothing. I got nothing to say.
You didn't think I was going to choose that?
No, just keep going. I thought you had better taste, but it's fine.
Wow! Manifest, we just finished the 3rd season, waiting on the 4th now, so how that's going to get picked up again. That was a very good one. I liked that a lot. And then Schitt's Creek was really good. Have you seen that one?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
I don't
I
watch
like
much
those
TV.
like comedy ones. You know,
Yeah.
like New Girl, Schitt's Creek, The Office, Parks and Rec. I'm pretty basic, I guess.
Is there anything you're watching right now that you would recommend?
Oh, heck yeah. Guys Grocery Games.
Okay.
Huge fan of Guy Fieri.
Yeah?
Yes. And another one that I watch after. Okay, this makes me sound like I watch hours of TV. I really don't. Bob's Burgers.
Okay, yeah.
I enjoy to put that on after work while I'm just like cleaning around the house or making okay, I put my HEB meal in the oven, but yeah, Bob's Burgers is one I like as well.
You like Tina? She's
Yeah.
best character, yeah.
They're
I forget
so
the guy's
funny.
name. Eugene or something?
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
funny.
he's
I like him.
hysterical.
Cool. I'm with it. What is your favorite sports team?
Syracuse Orange.
Okay, so like a college team?
Basketball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basketball?
I'm
Not
way
any
more
of the teams you worked at after that?
So a lot
Do you have
of
any
the
loyalty to the AAA, AA teams you worked
No,
with?
I have the players. I'm a fan of the players that, you know, like now a lot of them have made it to the big. So it's really fun to see where they're at now and cheer for them and the teams that they're on. But I'm a fan of the Houston Astros. I'll cheer for the
Right.
San Antonio Spurs and the Rockets. But I'm definitely more of a college sports fan.
Okay. What is your favorite type of music?
Country.
Country, like, what's your favorite type of artist or favorite artist in the country music?
Oh my gosh. I'm a huge music person.
Right.
So I listen to things from like across all genres. Not really rap, that's not really my scene, but country, pop, some alternative, because that's what Dustin likes. Who's my favorite? Okay, I love Taylor Swift.
All right, you're a Swiftie.
I'm a Swiftie.
So Morgan's cheering right now.
Yeah, we're
Big
both
Swiftie
Swifties
too,
in the office. Kevin's outnumbered.
I like Swift, I guess. She's cool.
Yeah, I love Kane Brown right now. He's who I'm
Okay.
listening to right now. Who else? I feel like I'm leaving people out. Carly Pierce is pretty good. Those are both country people. You're not
Yeah,
really
that's
into
fine.
country.
No, I listen to country music.
Okay.
I live in Midland, you kind of have to.
Yeah, pretty
That's kind of how
much.
it goes.
But pretty much anything that's on the radio I like.
All right. And if you could have one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
It would be my dad's chicken and rice.
Really?
It's something I request every time I go home.
Okay.
But my mom's not as much of a fan of it, so I don't always get it. But if
Dad's
I can
chicken
get
and
something,
rice.
that's what I'm
Just
having.
reminds you of home.
Yeah, and it's delicious.
Do you have the recipe?
Delicious.
Are you ever going to make it for us in the office?
Maybe. You guys can come over for dinner.
All right.
That is something I know how to make. Like, I can cook, I just prefer not to.
Yeah.
But that has homemade gravy and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. So your dad's a chef?
He actually, yes. If he could, he would love to open like a little
Okay.
diner restaurant.
Okay, that's really cool.
Yeah. But petroleum engineer by day.
All right, and that does it for the fun facts.
Oh,
They were really fun. So we're going to move on to some citizen questions. And this first one...
These are what I'm most nervous
No, these are going to be
for.
great. These are great. I asked a lot of citizens. Like I said, everyone who was walking up to me, I asked all these citizens. This one comes from a very concerned citizen. All
Oh
right?
gosh,
I
okay.
want to stress it's a really important question right here. So, from a citizen. All right. If you got $10 million tomorrow, maybe you
Wow.
won the lottery, you got a scratch off,
Okay.
or whatever, but how much would you give to me?
To you,
Yes, to me.
probably $1 million.
$1 million, really?
Yeah.
10%? I'll take it. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's very nice of you. Yeah.
You could use it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I thought you were going to say like nothing, but yeah. $1 million's nice.
Kevin,
Thank you.
you could go far away with $1 million.
Thank you. I would.
In the very least, I'd pay off all your student loans.
Yeah, I don't have any of those.
Oh, I forgot. You were one of the
Yeah.
lucky ones.
Yeah, my parents.
Okay, Morgan, I'd pay off yours.
Shout out to my parents on that one.
Yeah. Hashtag blessed.
Yeah. All right. Besides this job, public information officer, what's your dream job?
Wow. For the longest time, stay-at-home mom's been my dream job.
Okay.
I grew up, I just love kids.
Mhm.
Love babies, love being around them. Can't wait to have my own, good Lord willing. And can't wait to be a stay-at-home mom and tote them around to school and their sports, and I can go play tennis during the day and just live the dream.
So you just don't wanna work. Your dream job is to not work.
Yes.
Stay at home.
But I will
That's
work
cool.
as hard as I can until that point.
Yeah. Have you had a favorite job besides this one throughout your career? I guess you've bounced around a lot.
Fun fact we didn't get to talk about.
Yeah.
I did work at Chick-fil-A.
Okay. Yeah.
Loved it there. I just feel like I need to mention that because I am a Chick-fil-A diehard.
She's the biggest fan.
Yeah, but I think working for the AA of the Yankees was my favorite. That was a really fun season. They went all the way to the championship, so I got to be part of the two champagne celebrations and
wow,
everything,
alright.
and that was a lot of memories from there.
Cool. All right, it's another actual important citizen question. So here we go. So as the public information officer, we go to crime scenes sometimes. We do a lot of media requests. But how come you don't do more interviews for the media on topics and things?
So I feel
Mm-hmm.
the expert should always be the one to speak on whatever topic it may be. So whether it's asking about utilities, engineering, wastewater, PD, fire, whatever it is, I like them to be on camera talking about what they do best. They're the people that are experts at the city, and if they're not available, then yes, I'll get on camera. But I think they're the ones that should tell the message to our citizens.
Right, and so when we do go to interviews or when we do set those up, or we're on a crime scene, like what do we normally do out there? I don't think people know too much what we actually do when we get called out to things.
So when we get called out, that usually means media's on scene.
Right.
So we have to set up a staging area for them, because when it's a crime scene, it's active, there's an investigation going on, evidence is being collected and all of that stuff. So we set them up in a safe area, a safe distance away from where all the action per se is happening. And we kind of are the liaison between the media and the PD, so that they're not disturbed doing the job that's so important that needs to be done. We'll get the information that can be relayed to the media, and that is relayed to the citizens.
All right, and so this also kind of goes along with that, but I guess because people see you doing all these things with first responders and, propelling off buildings and all types of things. Are you a first responder?
Not technically.
No.
But kind of. We are always the first to relay information to citizens. Right. So in that aspect, yes, but no, we're not technically first responder.
Right.
We're considered civilians.
Is there anything that we've done with the first responder? I just brought up propelling, so that might be it. That you have really been how did I get in this situation? Any of these crazy video ideas that we've done or anything like that?
The rappelling for sure.
Yeah? That was the one?
I never thought I would be hanging off the side of a building. And that just came to be from Councilwoman Hotchkiss. Somehow that rumor got started at the grand opening for Fire Station 5 that I was going to be doing it that day. Mm-hmm. Thankfully that didn't happen, because I was nervous sweating, I kid you not. I was like, there's no way I'm getting on the side of this building with all these people watching down below. But then we made a video about it, which will be coming soon so people can watch that. I think another thing that I never thought I would do is we've had our fair share of trying the firefighter workouts and what they have to do to stay in shape and to pass their fitness tests. And from the outside looking in, you're like, oh, that's not too bad. And then when you get in there, it's the longest 20 minutes of your life, and it's hard. Our firemen and our police officers do a lot to stay fit for what they do every day.
Yeah, I only challenge from the outside looking at them do those workouts, they look really hard too. Just to me, I've been asked so many times, it's not happening.
We'll get you to do one.
I can't do it.
There's probably other things too that I was like, how the heck did I get in this situation? But I can't think of them right now.
No, those are good things. So besides this podcast, I don't know if you listen to other podcasts, but do you have any other recommendations for podcasts or talk shows similar to this?
I don't listen to podcasts.
Not a podcaster?
No.
Nothing.
I'm a music person.
No, true crime podcasts, anything like that?
Well, no, I don't really. I'm a scaredy cat, so I don't really like to listen to true crime. We live the true crime, so I don't need any more.
Understand that, yeah.
And then if I'm walking my dog or if I have free time, I spend a lot of time on the phone talking to my family that doesn't live in Midland. And then a lot of times I just walk in silence, as odd as that sounds.
That's a little strange.
Just listen to the sounds of nature.
So your only podcast recommendation is this one?
Oh, heck yeah.
The My Midland podcast.
Best podcast
Erin
out
Bailey.
there.
All right, and this is the last citizen question I have, at least for now. Do you have a motto? Like a life motto or anything?
One I go by a lot is everything happens for a reason.
Okay.
There's a lot of things, at least for me, there's a lot of things that have happened. And even just taking this position, everything kind of fell into place. Everything always works out. No matter what happens, that's where you're supposed to be at that moment. So enjoy it as best as you can and live every day like it's your last, Kevin.
All right. I mean, that's good words of advice, good words of wisdom. Do you have anything else you want to add? Anything you want to say to the public?
I just want to say thanks to you and Morgan. I don't think people realize the amount of things. You guys are laughing, but I'm being serious. The amount you guys spend putting the videos together, I'm just there to make sure things go off without a hitch, keep people in line, because as people can imagine, keeping our firefighters in line for a video is quite the task. But you guys really do all the hard work, the nitty-gritty, and the editing, and making sure everything looks good to present to the citizens, and I thank you for that.
Hey, we couldn't do it without you either. It's the whole team, you know, the whole team put this whole thing together.
Yeah.
When we got here, it was just an office with some desks in it, and now
I know, look at this.
Set going on, so.
We did the best with the little this room is.
Wow, it's nice. We
The dream team.
work together, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's going to do it for My Midland episode 8 with Erin Bailey. Thanks everyone for watching, and she'll catch you next time.
Yeah.